this is Martin here, coming back you live in Kuala Lumpur. It's good to be back after 2 weeks in London and also in Ireland. And we are back here on the Friday. I just got back last night. And we are back here for the closing bell for week ending 29th of November 2013. So we had 2 weeks of absence during that time where we have market hasn't gone much, with the exception of one day that the market broke higher. Since then, with the yesterday one, TH Plantation. Okay, we'll look at that. Benelec. We'll look at some of those. Okay, 7206 and TH Plantation. Definitely we look at those. So heavens, and someone did make a comment saying that while the market is away, they are waiting for me to sort of motivate it to go higher, to promote it to go higher. Is that true or not? It's yet to be seen. I don't think I'm that. My comment is that strong enough to push the market. But having saying that, I'm just more like a commenter, a market commenter. As like you, if you go to any sports ring arena, there always be a commentator behind it, just like in basketball or football. There's always a commentator. View me as a commentator for the stock market and no more. I mean, I can't make prediction that the market will go higher, right, or go lower. All we do is just read from the market reaction and the market dynamics from price and volume, and that should tell us where we are. And over the past several years, we've been fairly spot on using the volume spread analysis, and that's what we continue to move on. So as you can see, looking back my notes on the November 8th, that's the last time I commented about the closing bell. The KLCI was 1806. Now it's 1807. So it's only gone up by 1 point ever since I was away for 2 weeks. Irony, isn't it? Sometimes you don't have to do anything, and that's what it's also good that you just to have your portfolio stay invested and still gain a bit more from the dividend yield. All right. Okay. Let's look at the market now for what it is. Okay. Welcome. Something. So last week when I left, the time was 8, which is not 8 was the last time I commented somewhere around here. So the market went off, sell off a bit. It was a nice wash, but you do see it in here. Let me just make a marking here. This sell off in here, there wasn't really much conviction, and there was absence of sellers. Now remember, the foreign fund has been sort of absent from this market. Whatever's holding now are mainly institutional and local smart money. There was a comment, one of the reader of this website did mention that, do I consider myself together with Bill as smart money? I don't think we are smart money. What we do is basically just a small time investor and trader participating alongside smart money. I think that's the key point. We are not smart money, but what we can do is just do along with smart money. I think so that's the most important point. So as you can see in here, the volume was lower, and that's why the market couldn't go lower. And now we got a bit of volume coming in here. However, having said that, this two bar in here, definitely a lot of foreign funds were also selling in here. I believe the 1810 level is the level critical for everyone to see in the coming next week should it break higher. Okay. Now looking at FBM 70 in here, still holding up, broke through this support at 14,200 level in here. Now back up to about this level in here. It's been moving sideways ever since November in here. So been a 1 month range bounding, perhaps for the more bullish outlook for the month of December 2012. I am at the process of collecting my thought what to write for December 2012, the stock market comment. So just bear with me for the next 2 or 3 days during the working days that I'll be trying to make sense of what's happening. During my trip in London, I happened to meet up with a fund manager who is a 30 years experienced fund manager based off in London, but doing coverage for our emerging markets, especially in Indonesia, Thailand, Malaysia, and Singapore. Isn't it interesting that I haven't have a chance to meet up with my meeting over there in London? So which is good to have a sense of what's happening, and the foreign funds, what are they thinking about us? the good news is just want to share with you, and then most of you have heard it before. They are bullish in our region in here, and they are increasing the exposure to emerging markets like Malaysia, in Thailand, Indonesia, and Singapore, in a sense, because they are seeing very little growth in the Western Europe, especially in France, with the exception Germany is just doing well, and also UK. So that's been very positive. I will do write more for the December 2013 stock market comment. So watch out for that. Should be out middle of next week. And now looking the we did see this. So now going back to a weekly chart, just want to show you a weekly chart for this. As you can see, market did break up, came back in here. The low somehow wasn't as low as it should. Remember, we saw 3 weeks of down. Market is consolidating in here, waiting for the new breakout. This to me, it's a very nice consolidation. This was a nice spring in here. You could see this long tail in here. This is all poised of making higher breakout to the 1850 year end. Should there be one? If they do have one, it's going to be probably be the last week of the month, when activities volumes are much lower. Therefore, buying the blue chip stocks like BAT will push it higher to 1850. This is what we are still thinking the market should close on the Straits Time. Again, a lower